Adam Smith and John Stuart Mill and even Marx wrote about free markets. They meant a market free of the idle rich, the idle landlords who collected land rent on a hereditary basis without working, with financiers and the bankers who then insisted that governments create monopolies to give them. The whole idea of industrial capitalism was to get free of all of these unnecessary costs. You don't need a landlord class to collect rent. You don't need monopoly rent. Around the late 19th century, the landlords fought back, and they claimed there is no such thing as unearned income. The whole essence of classical economics was to say there's a difference between value and price. Value is what it really costs to produce goods and services, and all that cost can be expressed in terms of what it costs to hire labor and keep it alive. Everything that's not a real cost is just a privilege. It's a legal right to put up a toll booth and extract rent. So killing the host was how this fight was waged politically, and essentially what's happened since Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan introduced neoliberalism that was followed up by the Clintons, by Tony Blair in England, by really the Europe today. Well, J is for junk economics is sort of two things. It describes how the economic vocabulary has been turned around in an Orwellian way to mean just the opposite of what words used to mean. A free market now means a market free for the landlords to charge whatever they want, free for the monopolists to charge whatever they want, free of any regulation. And the whole intent is to create what is called a methodology. I know that's a technical word, but to create a way of looking at the economy, of making national income statistics that make it appear as if, say, Goldman Sachs is productive, as if Donald Trump is productive, to make it appear that people who take money from the rest of the economy without working, without really providing any service, are actually contributing to GNP and to economic growth.